Over the last half century, the population of the world has exploded. In 2021, there are almost 8 billion people on the planet, and this number is projected to grow in a short period. Of all of the environmental challenges faced by the planet, today overpopulation is one that sometimes slips under the radar. Issues like pollution, climate change, and water shortages all seem to take precedence. But overpopulation is one of the main contributors to many other environmental issues. Overpopulation will place great demands on resources, leading to widespread environmental issues in addition to impacting global economies and standards of living. Here we are welcoming everyone to a small gesture by us for your enlightenment of this day.
In school class, the bell rings and a mathematical teacher goes out of the class and the social teacher enters and the greetings take place.
Good morning, students. Today we will not study about anything, just talk about something very interesting and knowledgeable. Is everyone ready?
No one knows, as this has never been a concern to them. Students get happy and start smiling and talking to each other.
But what we will do, ma'am?
Yeah, I will tell you, but first of all, there's a question for you all. What is celebrated on 11th July?
No one knows, as this has never been a concern to them.
No, teacher.
It's World Population Day.
Oh, really? It is really stupid to have such a day. Who wants to celebrate a population day?
No, it seems important. That's why it's being recognized. Teacher, can you tell about this?
You all must know that there has been a rapid increase in population for decades, and this leads to many problems. And that's why we celebrate this day to spread awareness about this day and its causes and its effects.
Ma'am, but how do we know that we have such a huge population that has led to the creation and acknowledgement of this day?
According to United Nations Organization in 2011, the population was 7 billion, and in today's date it has reached 7.9 billion. Can you imagine that? And in 2030 it's expected to grow to 8.5 billion. Don't you think it's a very huge number, and there is a need to understand what it means and what it causes?
When did this day started to be celebrated as World Population Day?
The first World Population Day was marked on 11th July 1989, and this year in 2021 it will mark as 32nd Population Day.
I think this day is deeper than what it looks like.
Very correct. But what are your views on this? What do you think, it should be celebrated or not? Why is it celebrated? Anything. And yeah, you can ask me anything about this day, or any question, anything comes into your mind. I am open to it. But first of all, can someone answer me which country has the highest population?
China.
Right answer. Keep it up. Okay, so now the next question is, which state in India has the highest population?
Oh, Maharashtra, if I'm not wrong.
No, it's Uttar Pradesh with a population of more than 116 million, and Maharashtra is on second with 93 million of population, and on third it's Bihar with 83 million population.
How does overpopulation affect the world?
Overpopulation is linked to variety of detrimental environment problems, which can include water pollution, air pollution, eutrophication, deforestation, etc.
According to this, I believe air pollution and water pollution also increases due to overpopulation.
Yes, it definitely affects the air pollution. In easier words, you, your family, and everyone around you must have a vehicle in their home, or two or three vehicles. So, don't you think that there will be an increase in air pollution?
Yes, teacher, I recently read an article in the newspaper in the Delhi. The Delhi is highly polluted and it came like smog everywhere.
Yes, children, it affects a lot. Due to COVID 19, when the whole world was under lockdown, we were at our homes, the pollution was less, right? But after the second wave went away, we restarted our new life. Don't you think it will affect?
Around 80% of India's water is severely polluted because people dump raw garbage and waste material into rivers and lakes. This has led to the water being undrinkable and people have to rely on more expensive and illegal sources. Around 1.5 million children die from diarrhea in India each year.
Yes, it's a bitter truth. With the population of 139 crores in India and 767.35 crores in the whole world, we have only 1% of fresh water to drink. Then, what do you think? There will be no clashes? There is definitely clash between states, between countries, and the whole world.
I read somewhere that 438 plant species, of which 95% are flowering plants including fruit crops, and 889 vertebrates and invertebrates are threatened or on much the verge of extinction due to pollution in air and water, and all of this is because so much population and overpopulation.
Okay, does anyone know how growth of population is affecting the unemployment in our country?
Yes, ma'am. In June 2021, the urban unemployment rate fell but remained higher at 10.07% compared with 14.73% in May. The rural unemployment rate in June stood at 8.75% from 10.63% in May.
Nowadays, so many new startups have provided innumerable employment opportunities, but still unemployment persists. Is it because of lack of education? Am I right, ma'am?
Yes, you are correct. Education in our country is not provided to everyone, mainly due to lack of awareness. Government has made it mandatory for the students, for the children of 7 to 14 years to study, and that too free of cost. There they get food, they get books, they get education. What else a child will need? But what happens? Nobody goes there and study, and this has led to unemployment. They grow, they definitely grow, but they don't get jobs because they have not studied properly. And this is why there is a lot of unemployment in our country compared to other countries.
Yes, ma'am, but still we find children of our age working, and once I meet a child, he must be around 12 13 years old, but he knew about his study policy, so he told me as his age is 60. But accordingly to his body and face and health, he was not 18 years old.
You know, 53% of children under 4 years of age are malnourished, and about 3,000 villages live without proper water supply. Can you imagine your life like that? This is all because of large population compared to the resources we have. Rapid increase in population has put a heavy burden on social infrastructure, which includes housing, sanitation, water supply, education, healthcare in rural and urban areas.
But, ma'am, why? There is so much unemployment and lack of education.
The reason is poverty. Poverty is increasing in our country, and most of the population is engulfed in it. They have no financial resources, so they can buy new things, they can buy their necessary commodities. This bad situation is there.
Ma'am, is there no way to control it?
Yes, there is a solution for everything. Every problem has its own solution, but there should be awareness about it, right? If the population will grow like this, there will be much more poverty and lesser opportunities, even for you and for your next generation. So, we need to be aware of it, how to change it, how to manage it.
I had read somewhere that no family planning also add up with these issues. Does family planning help us solving the issue of rapid population increase?
Yes, family planning can improve the situation, but people have no awareness. Again, the whole scenario comes down to the awareness thing.
How can we do that, ma'am?
That is why we celebrate World Population Day. Do you get that now? This not only awares about the problem but also gets you an idea about how to solve this problem.
Ma'am, can you please tell us the importance of us as we don't know much about that and we haven't studied about that recently in the upcoming years, but due to now the overwhelming of population, pollution, now we need to know this.
Okay, students. So, family planning includes many benefits, which includes giving power to women when to have children and when not to. It includes maternal health, the survival of mother and children. You often have heard that mother often dies after giving birth to her child, right? This can stop. You know, it's very pious to have a child. You must have your brothers and sisters. How lucky do you feel? How lucky do you feel to have your mother with you? And yes, students, never forget that the World Population Day just not speaks about how the population is growing and how it is affecting. It is also an awareness program for poverty, unemployment, lack of opportunities. So it can benefit the whole world, not just a single place, a country.
Are there any factors which are affected?
Do you know about gender inequality?
Yes, ma'am. It refers to discrimination based on gender.
Can you elaborate more?
If a woman is pregnant, then everyone wants a baby boy rather than a baby girl, and in some particular areas, they only prefer boys.
Yes, you are correct. Gender inequality or gender discrimination refers to unequal rights given to male and female on the basis of their gender roles, which also leads to unequal treatment in their life.
Teacher, does the gender inequality does not affect the human rights?
Yes, it's a good question. You know why this topic has been an issue in India for decades? Because of the mentality of people. Till the time mentality won't change, nothing will change.
Teacher, is there any effect of gender discrimination also?
Yes, obviously it is. There are many issues of gender disparity in our country, and it starts before even the child is born. People practice female infanticide. If they get to know that it is a girl that is going to be born, they kill them. And don't you think that even before getting the child born, they kill the girls? There will be no disparities or differences in education and in employment between girls and boys?
Ma'am, we all know that education is a fundamental right. But then, why does discrimination still persist?
Yes, true. Education is the fundamental right and should not be biased on the basis of genders. When a female is educated, the whole family is educated. It's a proverb. When a female is educated, it improves human development, family planning, etc. and etc. The economy in the field is always affected by the gender discrimination. And you know that men earn more than women for the same work.
Why does gender inequality occurs?
For this, there would be no better observation than stereotyping. Women are thought to be taking care of the family and her children, whereas men are told to earn and support financially to the family. But nowadays, the scenario is changing. Women are going to work in different fields and nobody can stop them.
Teacher, why don't society or government resolve this?
See, children, society is not just a government or a single person. It takes the efforts of everyone. Until the mentality is not changed, nobody can do anything. There are laws, but it needs strict and regular implementations.
Teacher, then how to remove the gender equality from the society?
Education, mentality, progressive thoughts are the only solution for this kinds of problem.
Teacher, does the gender inequality does not affect the human rights?
Yes, it affects. It's the basic right to live with dignity, and women are not given chance to do that. So it definitely affects the human rights.
How exactly do human rights protect people from discrimination, ma'am?
Human rights demand recognition and respect for the inherent dignity so that they are not abused by any kind of discrimination or they lack dignity in their lives and equal opportunities are provided to them.
Teacher, does human rights have a territorial application or a particular jurisdiction?
No, students, human rights are given to everyone irrespective of any discrimination, sex, caste, nationality, the place of birth, the color, etc. Its core value is human dignity, fairness, equality, and these are needed to be applied everywhere in the world. So, now we have an idea about the World Population Day. So, what do you think if we organize an event about the same day?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I'll talk to Principal Ma'am and then I'll let you know, okay?
Break bell rings. Every student is happy. Students greet the teacher, and the teacher leaves the class. After a few moments, teacher visits the principal office, and their teacher saw a couple who have 4 children, and teacher remembers the importance of family planning. Principal madam allows the teacher into the office room, and teacher greets the principal and occupies the chair before the principal.
Ma'am, I came here for a reason.
Yes, go on.
Ma'am, on this month, on 11th, we will mark 32nd Population Day.
Yes, I remember.
So, I was discussing about this topic in the class today and I got an idea of organizing an event of this immensely important day.
Sure, we will conduct an event on this. And as it is a Sunday, we will do it on that particular day itself. Interested students will join us.
Both the teacher and the principal thinking about how to organize the event.
What is in your mind for this event?
I'm thinking of picking up 2 or 3 people, just 2 or 3 students, so they'll perform something interesting and knowledgeable in front of everyone.
Oh, okay. Who is going to produce this all?
Of course, ma'am, students, and I'll be helping them with through.
Okay, that's really good. And go on. And as soon as possible, start the practicing.
Okay, ma'am, thank you for the permission.
And this is a very good occasion to show how overpopulation affects the world. And today's children are tomorrow's citizens. And let hope they understand and make more people aware.
Yes, ma'am, let's hope for the good.
Teacher greets the principal and leaves the office room. Teacher assigned another teacher to take her class and let students know about this.
So, students, the principal has agreed for the event. So, I'll select only 2 students who will perform something interesting like a rap, a poem, a quiz, or something like that. That will be interesting and knowledgeable. So, are you ready to have a blast on the day?
Students are very happy and excited about the event.
So, who will participate?
So many students raise their hands, and the teacher selects 2 students, one for a poem and another for a rap. Students are very happy and excited about the event.
So, our first participant is Miss Prerna, who is going to recite a poem on World Population Day. So, let's welcome her with immense of applause.
Me to be here and provide some enlightenment on this precious day. The Mother Earth welcomes her birth. She smiles with love when it takes place. The great mother of all humans she likes, all to live in the full term allowed. Without poverty, with rightful needs got, with proper ways for understanding the world. The reproductive mechanism of this vast space, alas, she is now depressed mother. The population explosion really alarming. She finds it hard to maintain herself and to give care, concern to the dear ones. She is loving all other species in all times, but take care of her, proud here of the world. She tells, I am burdened a lot, dear old humans. Make yourselves to find the problem. Restrict yourselves to make this world to change it a beautiful place to live in without poverty, unemployment, and all the root cause of the chaos. I can boldly tell, dear ones, take a step to make yourself, to be frank, to limit the number of births. The larger space I cannot provide, the larger interest is your own need. Thank you.
Such a marvelous performance performed by Prerna. We are so proud of you that you are here with us. So, let's welcome our last participant for the day, Mustafa, who is going to perform a rap in front of you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Here's a wrap on our world's population that forms the planet and our nation. Some births minus deaths plus immigration. Demography plays a role in administration. People come, move, and people go, but there's nothing stopping our flow. We could be as small as a burrito or as flaming big as the Pluto. Race, gender, health, and food. Not every one of us is fully good. If you're not rich, then you're skewed. That's how it works, understood? Poverty, hunger, illiteracy, and discrimination are a tiny drop of what affects a population. Don't get tempted to defend the accusation. It is us who is responsible for the devastation. Millions of people born and die every day. Even more come and go away. 7 billion people on this planet grow and gray. It's time for us to change our way. On this World Population Day, let's work till we are one. Remember, one for all for one. Let's work till we are one. Thank you.
Wow, what an amazing performance. We are so glad to have you and Prerna with us, who are dynamic enough and confident enough to perform these things in front of everyone. Now, I would like to call upon our principal ma'am so she would say some words and then we will wrap the event.
Good evening, everyone. It's always an honor to be a part of this school. And when I see these students who are so intelligent and blessed, very rightly express that overpopulation is creating so many problems in our world, that adequate sources are not available to each person. I remember when our beloved Indira Gandhi stepped out and brought a policy for 2 children, but nobody followed. Similarly, in Assam and Uttar Pradesh, same policies are brought on. It will take time to acknowledge what change it will bring. I guess the main drawback of overpopulation is not getting an education, because when there is knowledge, there is power. Children like you are the future, so find ways to educate and help that part of the population who is not getting resources. I feel amazing more than anyone. Now I would not bore you with more of my words and just let you enjoy this evening. There are snacks outside for everyone. Enjoy and be safe. Take care.
Thank you so much, everyone, for giving your precious time to us, and you listen to us with so much of patience and interest. We are so glad to have you all. So thank you. Now we'll wrap up this event, and yeah, sure, go enjoy your snacks. Thank you so much.
Everyone claps and says thank you.